Welcome back to Limbus Company Daily Mirror Dungeon. Today, we say goodbye to Mirror Dungeon 2. It's the final day with it. So might as well finish it off with the Mirror Dungeon 2 hard. There's no bonus right now. There will be. As far as I can tell, I will be able to claim the bonus before the update comes out, and it'll, refresh. We'll see. Either way, it doesn't matter too much, I don't think. But I've assembled a bit of a random team here. I figured, might as well. I don't need a specific theme. This can just be, one last Mirror Dungeon 2 hard with a semi-random team. Pretty solid units, overall, of course. Nothing, too insane. I felt like using, QOTD song since, it's a fun unit. Sure, we'll do something like that. Okay. Of course, by the time this video gets uploaded, the update will be coming out in roughly 2 hours or so, and I will be live streaming then. Feel free to join in. Yeah, because Mirror Dungeon 3 is going to be out. Exciting stuff, that's for sure. Ooh. Yeah, it's also going to be my birthday. Wowie. I'm currently recording this. I'm recording this a little bit early this time. I'm recording it on the 12th, effectively, right now. Because I'm going to be fairly busy tomorrow, because, tomorrow is going to be my birthday. The 13th is my birthday, which is the day the update releases in, American time zones. Yeah, feel free to join in the stream when that happens. But putting that aside, we've got, one last Mirror Dungeon 2 to do. It's definitely going to be sad seeing it go, but I think it's going to pave the way for something better. Definitely, the UI made it look like this is going to become somewhat commonplace going forward. Each Mirror Dungeon is going to replace the last, because instead of, bothering to show, Mirror Dungeon 1, 2, 3, something like that, it didn't, show Mirror Dungeon 4 or anything in the actual, new UI, according to, the teaser thing we saw. Instead, it just showed Mirror Dungeon 3 normal, Mirror Dungeon 3 hard, and a little info thing. So this is probably going to be somewhat normal going forwards, which I think is fair enough. I think it's a little bit questionable, mainly because of, new players. What are they going to do exactly? Because, I do know Mirror Dungeon 3 is unlocked as soon as you beat Kanto 2, but is it gonna, have, all the Kanto 3, 4, 5 stuff in it anyways? If so, I'm sure, Abno's normal enemy stuff like that, that's fine. I'd really rather it if there was, Mirror Dungeons that didn't, spoil later content. That's what I thought was good about Mirror Dungeon 1 and 2. Mirror Dungeon 1 already did spoil some stuff, because you could fight it as soon as you beat Kanto 2. And it had all sorts, Inquisitors, K-Corp guys. All that stuff. I don't know, that's my main gripe. I think it's fine, for people who are, up to date and stuff. There's not really much of a reason to go back and do Mirror Dungeon 1 anyways. But it kind of might make, the grind of getting, up to date and current content a little worse, because you have to avoid Mirror Dungeons now if you don't want to get spoiled on random fights and stuff, even harder than you had to before. I guess the one good thing about that is Mirror Dungeons aren't they don't give experience tickets. That's the main thing you really need. Experience tickets and thread are the main things you need to actually deal with the story. That's how you power yourself up. Sure, you won't get as much lunacy if you can't do your weekly Mirror Dungeons, but you'd really want to wait till Mirror Dungeon 2 hard in order to do that anyways. I think chances are Mirror Dungeon 3 hard will require you to be up to date somewhat, and I really hope so that they can get away with putting Chromer and Dongrang and Dongback and stuff in it. But who knows, maybe they'll do that in Mirror Dungeon 2 normal anyways. Just give us more of a reason to, tell new players not to do Mirror Dungeons until they're up to date. Eh. Oh well. My main gripe about this is I've got a lot of friends that are currently playing through Ruina right now, not quite to Limbus yet. And I don't know, I want them to have a good experience once they finally get around to getting into Limbus. I know it's a gacha game, the longer you wait, the harder it'll be to get into. It'll still hopefully be fairly approachable, but I don't know. We're gonna see in time, that's the thing. For me, I've only got a day to wait. For you guys, you've only got an hour or two to wait until we get Mirror Dungeon 3, get a good sense as to what's going on. Who knows? I do think gatekeeping new content before story
그런
progress also
상황에도
can be a rough
어떻게
thing, though,
어떻게 끝이 보이나요?
especially as the game gets, like,
내가 시범을
longer.
더
보이지.
해보죠.
That's the thing, like, if you see, like, some new content that looks really cool, like, you have to get through, like, however many hours of gameplay just to get caught up in order to do it.
쓰러졌군. 쓰러졌군.
Gacha games are just really weird for that kind of thing. I don't know. Once again, I've said this before, I haven't really played any other gacha games,
제가 앞에
so I
서죠.
really don't know the balancing. I get a sense of, like, a lot of the stuff Limbus is doing is pretty, like, commonplace, though, with, like, events and, like,
최선을 다해보지.
seasons and stuff like that.
방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
악인들을 해치우세나.
But it's just really hard to
대연의 주.
balance it compared to, like, a normal game.
것만 예.
아까처럼
Because, you know, the whole free-to-play thing messes with a lot of games, just in general. I don't know, would I have preferred if Limbus was, you know, like a normal, non-free-to-play gacha type game? Yes, but do I understand why it's like this, and do I think it gives the game a lot more of a lifetime? Yeah. There's no way they could have made a game as long as they're planning to do Limbus if it wasn't, you know, free-to-play, paid service type deal. And gacha games are pretty popular right now, so it works well enough, I suppose. I don't know, those are my personal takes on the situation at hand.
상황이 좋다고 할 수는 없지만
Don't know how much of it is, you know, based in, like, reason. That's the thing. I know a lot of people were, like, turned off of Limbus because it's a gacha game. I definitely was at first. I was one of those people who was like, yeah, no, it's not going to be a gacha game. It's not going to be a gacha game. Don't worry, guys. Trust. And then it was a gacha game, and I was like, oh. Oh, then. You know. More poise, that's... Endorphin gets really good for what we've got going on. More ego resources are really good. Bleed is really good. I want to go for this, though, because we do have 2 poise units. And we could, you know, use Otis Sun Shower. So it could do something. Ishmael's skill. I do like changing Ishmael's skill. Her skill 3 is really good. Tremor, that. Who do we add to the team? What's a fun 2-star that I don't use too often? Like, I don't want to go for, like, some of the obvious options. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, let's throw on, like, LCR Faust again, or Hook Honglu again. Need to do something a little bit more zany. What if I throw on Warp Honglu? Without any other charge units? I think that's, like, a zany enough choice. Yeah. Want someone else too, maybe? Maybe. I mean, we could add some, like, random poise unit. That's the thing. If we do have Endorphin Kit, we could choose someone to build around that. I do like the idea of using Pirate Gregor. I know he's one I use fairly frequently, but he's fun. You know what? Why not? We'll stick with Suddenly one day, sure. Okay, we'll roll with this. Looks good. Do I want any of these? I don't think so. Do we have anything that synergizes really well with Late Bloomer set 2? Like any, like, several coin pride skills? You've got a single coin pride skill for your secondary. You probably have something pride related. Your secondary is pride, but it's only 2 coins. I don't think a tattoo is necessary. Could be good, that's for sure, but I don't think it's necessary. Let's reorganize our team, though. Let's just throw these guys on first. Why not? We'll add Warp on with Floor 4. It's a random kind of team. That's kind of the point of the run, though. It's just, you know, another Mirror Dungeon 2 hard run.
힘내긴 해보자고.
One final one, if you will.
바람구멍을 내주지.
I don't know why I keep on wording it as if it's like a funeral or something, like I'm grieving, but like, it's really like not that big of a deal. Definitely unfortunate, but I think I've done enough Mirror Dungeon 2 runs that like I'm not gonna like feel like I've missed out. And like, here's the thing, like I've basically like documented like a bunch of like Mirror Dungeon 2 runs, so like in the future people are like, wow, I wonder what Mirror Dungeon 2 was like, and then I've got like 100 videos on it.
일반적인 상황에서 선택하지 않을 방식이
Done a great job of immortalizing it, you could say.
있으리라 생각하오.
Silly idea, that's for sure. Oh well.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게
다시
좋겠어요.
잡았군요.
뭐 위기에 내가 시범을 보이지.
Okay. Yisong losing his clashes like a gamer. Building a lot of poise, though. We're gonna get some really good skill 2s on Yisong, I feel. It's definitely happening. Do not reserve your strength. Administering HP ampule. You're a nuisance, aren't you? That's why we're taking you down. You've got like a 50% poise chance. Your relentless stabbing is will be pretty good. They're gonna be pretty relentless, not gonna lie. Oh. Okay. We lost a coin there, that's fine. Okay, this relentless stabbing isn't really that relentless if it kills instantly, I guess. We didn't even crit on the second coin there, so we wouldn't have even gotten more coins on that second one. It happens. Event, ooh, Star Luminary. Emissary? Luminary? It's one of the two. I should check. I'm kind of curious. It's either Emissary or Luminary. They're similar enough words. Star Lumin. Limbus Company. Let me look it up. Star Luminary. Okay, it is Luminary. Yeah, there we go. Hope we see him soon. Wonder if Tomorrow's Fortune is gonna get nerfed. It's one of the ones I could see it. It's one of those ones that's really powerful in certain circumstances. I mean, anything that's really good early on, but kind of late on is kind of eh. You know, stuff like Tomorrow's Fortune, or pretty much anything that gives you cost, or stuff that gives you resources in like a stockpile kind of way, especially like Childhood and Flask. That stuff is very iffy to get late on in runs. Because, like, what's it gonna do at that point, really? Just stab that thing relentlessly, why not? Why not? Okay. Oh, this looks pretty good. You get some sanity, that's good. And, Okay, nice. Unfortunately, your first coin is the one that would have given you more poise. Or is it? Is it on hit with your first coin or something? I don't remember. Something like that, potentially. It might have been bleed, though. You could check. Okay, that guy kept on rolling heads and just kind of destroyed Ishmael there. Okay, you're also destroying Dawn there. You're just slightly outrolling her. Which is really sad, because you're weak to both Slash and Envy, so Dawn would have done a lot of damage. Okay, that's fine. Only those two are the only ones that actually won their clashes, so we staggered everyone else. Splash would be good against you, yeah. See, anyone does enough damage to kill you. This actually could kill. You're 31 sanity though, so it's not really that guaranteed. Good frontal assault instead. A frontal assault could kill this one actually. And then you can just impale one of these to do some damage. Yeah. What? Oh, I thought I just selected it. Impale that. Next you can start that. Clash, clash, kill. Alright, looks good. Okay, he did get both heads though, so he did kill. I also wasn't factoring the fact that crits would sure increase his damage output and therefore could have counterbalanced Tails. I don't know though, a Tails would have been a pretty big decrease in damage dealt. I think the 5 slash related this turn is going to be at like 40 HP anyways, so it's really not going to make that big of a difference. Yeah, 34 HP, take 50% more slash damage. Really a scary fate. Field command. For slash. You know out of business this guy as well. What are you thinking? Do you live this? You do, okay. And then we can red kick you. Alright. Looks good. Oh, Ambush got the crit. Yeah, that makes it kill. Good stuff. You've got a high crit chance at this point. Yeah. That guy is still alive, but Yusung does the job pretty easily. Can't find
기름도 나오지
Center.
않는
Oh,
일이야.
what sin are we missing on this team? There's definitely at least one thing we are funding basically none of. Might just be Gloom or something. Might be doable enough. Yeah, I think it's Gloom. We do have a way to get Gloom though. But oh, whoops, I did not mean to do that. Let me reshuffle my team real quick. Reshuffle it. Like that. What I was going to say was because Sunshower does need 2 Gloom, so I think we just don't have Gloom. That's the only thing we're really missing for Sunshower's sake. Which is counterbalanceable. Early time though. Fun stuff.
방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
These guys are dying horrible deaths. Yeah, there's not really a way around it. Doom Flash, sure. Why not?
내가 시범을 보이지.
We're definitely making sure we kill the little guys. There's the stagger, and then Intergate Elbow Strike does a little bit of damage.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
Just a small amount of damage. Don't want to go overboard, of course. Oh, are we not taking down the bottom one? If so, that is tragic. Okay, we did.
적중에
That's good.
정신 못 차리는 녀석이 있네.
Otherwise, this fight would have taken a little longer than I would have intended it to.
필요 없을 거예요.
Yeah, we can clash with you, I think. Dual Strike, yeah, that'll do the job.
구멍을 내주지.
I think that was Paralysis making it so his skill was lying to us about exactly how much it was going to roll, but I'm going to hope that doesn't make too big of a difference.
공격 능력 평가? 양호.
어우, 제대로 꽂혔는데.
배연의
And then win the class with Swash so that we inflict a bunch of slash for the next turn just to make sure we bring it down to 1 next turn.
아주 박살이 났는걸?
Although it's a pretty easy thing to do either way. Take you down. Kind of. Not exactly down quite yet, at least. But you know, we're working on it. There we go, now you've been taken down. They've both been taken down. They're healing very low HP because of how much surgery they have.
나뭇가지는
A couple
부러지고
thwacks here and there really will be enough to do it to him this time.
체중도 견디지 못했겠지.
And then we'll like frontal assault and then upper slash you. Yeah, we gain +2 skill power against units with slash fragility, and you sure do have slash fragility. Well, that'll be convenient. God. Yeah, these guys kind of fall apart at this point in the fight. They blow up, we turn off the factory, and then we just kill the big guy once and for all. It's a long fight, but it's the one of the fights where, like, there's just a set pattern you gotta go with every time. No, I hate the city I live in. No, I hate the city I live in. No, I hate the city I live in.
저것들 좀
Okay.
보세요. 고약한
Now, we'll clash against you for safety. What's your poise looking like?
잘
Pretty
먹기만
good. You could get, like, the funny chain going if you're lucky. 11 poison the most. This gives you 5, though, right? No, your skill 3 gives you 5. That's right.
바람구멍을
Okay.
내주지.
Well, then, you know, you just gotta keep on chaining a bunch of 50-50s together effectively, which is doable.
제법 지쳤나 보.
Yep, there's the 5-coin relentless stabbing already, and it's only floor 2. It's only going uphill from here, guys. It's only going uphill. With fine identity. Okay, let's see. What do we want? Bleed synergy is really good for us. Rupture. Makes it so whenever you inflict more bleed. This is also really good, though. I think this is the better bleed synergy. Because we want more bleed instead of doing more damage to targets bleed. Because we want more bleed to get Pirate Gregor stuff going consistently. Sure, we'll take an Abno. I was considering just going for a normal play for like simplicity's sake, but
놓치지 말게.
we'll take an Abno, especially when we have Tomorrow's Fortune. This means you've got a 70% chance to get a choice between 2 ego gifts, which is a lot better than a 70% chance to get 1 ego gift that you are forced to take. You don't get any, like... Or no, you're not forced to take, but, like, you don't have any other options on. Yeah, no. Favored, nice. Dominating, nice. Swashbuckling, nice. Sure, we'll have Gregor go for the risky clash there. Ooh. Unfortunate. You can't win this, Gregor. Okay. He was trying his best, though. That's commendable. That is commendable.
예측대로
But luckily he distracted this guy so that Otis can do a little bit of weakness analyzing.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요. 방금 어떻게 하신 거죠?
Okay.
깜짝 놀랐어요.
Like, there's no way the Pekatule, like, coin rolls aren't, like, rigged half of the time. There's no way it's actually 50-50s.
배연의 주마. 약점은
I don't know.
파악했어.
훌륭하오.
It's rigged. That's what I'm saying. Open the door. Prove it.
이런 상황인데도 어떻게 끝이 보이네요. 조금만 더 해보죠.
Dominating. You hit the one that's taking the slash fragility because you gain the funny damage buff. You can just kill. Your poise, like, you've got one poise. Ambush is probably the better option then. Pair it with the unilateral business, and red pick you. You're gonna live this turn, but that's fine because we're gonna stagger you. This exact same clash again for Dawn, but that's fine. She staggers. We're gonna focus on killing everyone else's turn. 93 damage. Boink.
적확한 한압이었어.
He loves his funny jumping.
지금은 기세를 다시 잡았군요.
And just you two left.
그런 거야?
Whoop, 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 and whoop.
직접 나서지.
They die.
쓰러졌고.
Okay, there we go. Now give him my 70% eagle gift.
공격이 약점이었겠죠?
Come on. Come on. This could be good if we can get some kills with tier stuff. It's good for, like, Sun Shower if our final boss ends up being something like, the Fox. We take a normal fight here over an Abno fight because it gives us two options in the future instead of just one. We're still fishing for good eagle gifts. Not because we need them, but because it would be funny if we got something really good.
네, 입감
It's
양호합니다.
simple as that sometimes.
직접 나서지.
It's for the bit. Nice. A good clash win on Otis's part.
예측대로
Wasn't exactly, like, the most consistent, like, chance of winning. So it's good when it happens in those situations. Yeah. Can't say the same about Ryoshu, though. Unfortunate. Okay, you get the plus coin boost next turn thanks to that one. Nice.
정신 차릴 수 없을 것이야. 참,
You're the one. Unfortunately, it actually gave the second skill slot to the person who isn't staggered. That's rude. Would have been nicer to give it to one of the ones who was staggered so they couldn't do anything. That's okay. Overbreathe gets a kill. Nice.
보냈고.
Yeah. That's bad. Well, you can take it, and now you can foregone conclusion, and you should just kill this guy. Oh, I guess you don't have any of your funny things. Yeah, if only you had, like, another, like, doubloon, then you would have killed with that. Ryoshu gets the kill, though. Doesn't make a difference functionally, but it does make a big difference as far as, you know, the style points go. Which are a crucial part in Mirror Dungeons. I guess we'll take this, sure. We do have a burn person. You know. It's something. Take an event. Ooh, we're gonna see you, again today. Honestly, maybe even seeing you as a fight. I wouldn't be surprised if we're about to fight this guy. It's about time we get more info on these Heavenly Abnos.
이 정도는 쉽죠.
And Blunt and
예술이라는
Wrath.
것을 보여주지.
What is this? It's not Gleppo. Oh, it's the mixture, that's right. The tag team, if you will. They should have the Refraction Railway tag team into Mirror Dungeon 3 hard. You know, the one that's like the fish and the fox, or the fish and the wolf together. Watchdog, I should say. We're gonna hit you a little bit here. Is this gonna be enough? Yeah, this will probably be enough. I mean, we might lose this clash, actually. Do we have anything that wins this a little bit more consistently? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Everyone else is going to be clashing you, then. Trying to deal with all your evades and do some damage to you. Get you angry. We don't want to attack you too much this turn because you've got a bunch of instincts, so we're not going to do very much.
구멍을 내주지.
Ooh. Okay, that's fine. You hit him twice here, down to 2 instincts. If we can just hit with both of the attacks of, Dawn should get rid of all his instincts. That's unfortunate. He remained the 2 instincts. Did he get instincts from this one? He just heals, right? Oh, he staggers, though. 10 bleed potency is really not that big of a deal because she doesn't have any bleed count. And this thing is going to be mad next turn. That's fine. It was predicted. Okay. You're being annoying. Clash with this. You're going to get countered. Are you slash weak or you slash resistant? Okay, you can take it then. And you guys are going to see just how well you can counter this. Could actually probably just kill it. Yeah, that'll work.
구멍을 내주지.
Not kill it as much as just staggering it, I mean. Okay, nice. And this gets rid of all the instincts. You get countered a little bit. You can take it, though. Yep. Swash does a little bit. Maybe we should have tried clashing with Swash to get the slash fragility up. But I don't think we'll need the additional 2 slash fragility from clashing. Because, it's pretty dead already, yeah. Yeah, no need. Okay, so now we just gotta focus the Inquisitor. He's not countering this turn, so it's a perfect turn to fight him. How's our poise looking? Not bad. We can go for the foregone conclusion. It won't be, like, the best thing ever. We don't have that much bleed on the target right now. But it's something. Like that, okay.
시범을 보이지.
Yeah, good damage. You're close to being staggered, so it is really good damage. Okay, status guy, and then you better not leap into the air. Oh, there he goes again. That rapscallion Yi-Sung. He just loves leaping in the air far too much. And you've got a bunch of bleed now, thanks to that skill being really good for bleed. And you just get executed now. Good stuff.
어우, 제대로 꽂혔는데.
Sinking. Tremor. Blunt. Rupture. I mean, this is the one that does the most for us, I think. Yeah, we'll go for it. We've got some blunt. Really not a lot of blunt. Your skill 1. All of your skills. Your skill 1 and 3, I believe. That's something, I guess. Gregor skill, cigarettes. Ooh, we love cigarettes. Give Gregor another skill 2, of course. That's what you love to do with Pirate Gregor. Just stack his skill 2 so he can get stupid amounts of poise going. Yeah, I'll go for the event. Okay, I shouldn't have gone for the event. I'm kind of feeling the Zane right now. I'm feeling the Zane. This can't go wrong. This cannot go wrong. It's gonna be so good for Pirate Gregor. Just think about it like that. Think about it like that. He's fine with... I mean, you probably need the healing, so you can take it. You're the only person who really needs, like, any healing at all. And you're probably never gonna get your sanity back, actually, thinking about it like that. So don't know how good of a choice that was. Oh, alright. It's fine. What are the odds that it's gonna, you know, ruin this run? If anything, it's gonna ruin the run. Like, you know it's gonna be the Gossipium. But in runs where we have 7 people, Gossipium is pretty fine. We're gonna be able to clash everything most of the time anyways. Okay, are you guys going for any strong attacks? You're no trespassing. Okay, Ishmael can not deal with that, though, jeez. Feeling the Blind Obsession? Not really. We feeling the Ardor Blossom Star, then? Then you take it, though. I mean, I think we gotta Capote it if we want to, like, do decently here. Because Blind Obsession is really good, don't get me wrong, but, We don't really want to spend gloom, though. That's for sure. We do not have a lot of gloom to spend. What do we snag harpoon and have, you know, you flash? That actually works pretty well. Yeah, okay. Neutral, neutral. Not too much damage, though. Not too much damage, though. You're kind of low HP, but you need to do some neutrals to get your sanity up. Okay. I should have ordered Blossom Start. I should have just used the Awakening one. It would have done very little damage, but, then Ishmael would not be in such a questionable situation.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
Luckily, he got mostly Tails, and Ishmael resists Blunt.
약점은 파악했어.
1 HP, that guy's gonna bleed to death as soon as he tries to do anything, though.
제대로 꽂혔는데.
Oh no, he's a K-Corp guy, so he's gonna heal a bunch. That's right, okay. Fine. We can do something about that, though. More bad clashes. Why don't I have this uptied? I really should get this to Thread Spin 4, so I can just get the mass attack slash attack going. Oh well, this'll hit a single guy. It would have only hit 2 people, that's true. Okay. We go for Force with Flames here into a... Dimension Shredder just does that. We don't really want that. Rosate Desire gets resisted hard. But you guys aren't doing much of anything either. We need to, like, mass attack these guys or something. Okay, we got the Lost Presence off. Actually, that's not bad. That's really not bad. Yeah, okay. Spending a lot of resources this turn. That's fine. I'd rather not lose people to, you know, a random K-Corp fight. I'm fine spending a little bit of resources. Even if it does, like, no damage, god. Luckily, the other attacks aren't, you know, Pierce, so... Forceful of Flames, this is exploiting a weakness, and it also is inflicting some fragility on you next turn. Making sure that you're nice and vulnerable for the Whack Edge. And Stu makes it so we will gain a little bit of Lust back, I guess, thanks to the passive. Not really, like, the biggest solace, but at least it's a mass attack that's hitting some of these guys for their weaknesses, since some of the normal guys, some of the Class 1 guys are, in fact, weak to Blunt. Yeah, okay, nice. All that from a single strike? Yes, that is the power of Soup, Ishmael. Beware. Beware the soup. Yeah, that guy's gonna be bleeding to death, that's fun. Oh yeah, get rid of balloons, excellent. Excellent. Just you two left? That's fine. You can dodge, and we'll just kill that guy before his attack actually goes off. Yeah, okay. And down he goes. Alright, that was a battle. We spent a lot of resources we really shouldn't have spent resources on. That's okay. Plunger Slash, I mean, I think we've decided Slash is far better for our team already. Based on, you know, my dialogue when we actually got the Blunt gift.
오케이, 작전 지역 진입 확인했어.
네, 입감 양호합니다.
How are you feeling about this? You feeling good about this clash? You resist Gloom, you resist Slash. Just block it. It works well.
유효타 좋아, 계속 집중하지.
예측대로.
Analyze that guy's weakness. Prepare to exploit his weaknesses. Optimally. Yeah, Honglu's shield didn't even get broken by that 4-coin attack thanks to his resistances. Pretty good stuff. He had to get an offense power down, so he's not going to do much of anything this turn. He's being attacked by an insult barrage, though, which isn't really going to do that much. Yeah, you can win it because it's a 5 minus 0. What kind of roll is that? What's its actual roll? It's a 5 minus 1. But you've got attack power down? Oh, it's because of yeah. It's the skill minus coin power thing going on. Makes sense. Mm. Defunct getting healed by lithograph, how nice.
찢어진 독같이 흐느적거리는구만.
Okay, this just definitely kills, yeah.
하나하나 가져가.
Foregone conclusion gaming.
우리가
And just you two left?
끝내보자고.
That's fine. You bleed to death. You also are very likely to bleed to death. Yeah, okay.
순식간에 끝내죠.
Bleed. Swash actually, even if Swash wasn't going off, then it would have clashed and bled to death against Hong Lu, which also would have been funny. Or was it Hong Lu? I didn't see who it was. It might have been Hong Lu. I don't know. Lunt and Pride. That's dog, right? Big dog is a little scary. I mean, because you can't just gun down his body instantly. When you actually have to clash against him, the horrors. There's anything that kind of invalidates you? Not really. Oh, we do, actually. Yeah, with Crow's Eye View you, 2 attack power down. Could definitely make a pretty big difference here. We'll go for that, then. It's a pretty cheap ego for what it does. And it means we're going to gain a bunch of haste next turn, which is good for certain things, here and there. Can't say I'm a big fan of most of these clashes, of course. I don't think you're supposed to be a fan of these clashes. That's the entire gimmick of the dog. He clashes and there's not much you can do about it because he's rude like that. You just gotta rely on 50-50s most of the time. I really like it if you could clash here with the Swash. You can't, though. Okay. I think we save it, then. Yeah, we save it till you can actually clash and then clash. I mean, you wouldn't be able to win. Let's just get the 3/slash fragility while we can. Okay, debuff him. I didn't actually bother doing the math to see if the 2 attack power down would actually make the difference. It probably doesn't, because this guy usually rolls like an 8 to a 16 or something. So 2 is really not going to make the difference most of the time. It might. It almost did there. Not quite enough, though, yeah. Alright. I don't think that would have made a difference, but you know, it triggered, so that's cool. Okay. 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 Point moment. Big dog moment. This is really not that much of a shock. You're at least paralyzed a little bit, but that means we won't be able to tell your actual, like, chances of winning clashes at all this turn. That's fine. Yeah, it's gonna be like, oh, dominating, oh, dominating, oh, dominating, oh, dominating. And we're gonna be like, wow, we're dominating, and we aren't. It's a liar. Scary, it's a little liar creature. Lying so hard. I'll just roll with it, though. We at least get one guaranteed, like, good clash off, thanks to the paralysis. Upper slash does just decent overall, that's good. Ambush doesn't do as decent overall, yeah. Especially with your sanity down a little bit. Although it looks like you did get your funny status effect triggered, so if we can exploit some weaknesses with you, we will get a good effect. You know, the, what's it called? Yeah, the weak resist damage boost is actually, like, this is a cool effect. This is, like, literally the only source of this in the entire game, I'm fairly certain, is Crow's Eye View's passive. Which is strange. It's also very strange that each stack is worth 1% instead of a stack being worth 10%. I feel like it's just one of those things that they really have not looked at since the game, you know, released, unlike a lot of the other, like, default ego stuff. It's a cool effect, though. Just, gives him a benefit to exploit weaknesses, at the cost of binding him a little bit, though, which is usually fine. Yisung never really relies on his speed too much. He's more so benefiting from buffing the speed of others and getting nothing in return. We're definitely egoing you, though. There's no way we're not. What are we thinking? 4th match flame? That's a fun choice. I'll go for it, yeah. For like a... Let's just do whatever we can actually take decently based on our resistances. That's probably a better play than what I've been doing, just kind of going with whatever. You're kind of weak to that. You've got no chances. You can go for this, why not? Neither of these do too much to you. Go for that. Go for that. Redirect it with that. Okay. Start with the fourth match flame. Cut in half.
이 불 또한 예술의 황홀 경치. 효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게
We
좋겠어요.
lose with that clash, that's okay. Our chances were, you know, decent here, but we resist slash, so it's fine. I'd really like to be able to, like, stagger you or something, but, I see how it is. I see how it is. Oh, there we go, we want a clash. How nice. This clash we also do win, like, pretty much guaranteed.
팔 하나 가져간다.
Yeah. You are 1 damage away from staggering.
바람도 딱 좋네.
You are going for some stuff on your head, though, this turn. That's rude. We're gonna need to clash it. We definitely do not want these mass stacks going through. Any good clashes without needing anything special. Upper slash could do something theoretically. Nope. We don't really have anything else that's actually good at clashing then, so... Looked like you were going for Ishmael, right? Yeah, Snaggerpoon's not gonna cut it. Harder Blossom Star Time it is. And then some other random, like, cheap egos we can use. If we've got, like, a lot of stuff. Or, like, we could go for maybe, Pathos Mathos. We're in a pretty good spot in those resources. And then, like, Suddenly One Day. That costs Bloom, actually. And, like, Lasangre de Sancho, maybe? How does this look? Good enough. That's for sure. And then you guys are just one-siding the body. You're staggering it without a doubt here.
내가 시범을 보이지.
No need to actually clash at stuff. We're going for a lot of egos this turn once again.
여행엔 목적이 있었지.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, yep, there's a stacker on the body. Okay, keep on killing. Okay, you got 4 coins off there. Pretty good. Very good, in fact. Okay, surely we stagger the head with this. We got a tails. That's right. Sangre de Sancho physically can't roll heads, in case you didn't know. Not actually, but like it feels like it. $17 damage. Riveting stuff. A little bit of bleed, though. That is the good thing about it. It is decent bleed. As far as stuff that inflicts bleed goes, it sure does inflict bleed.
적확한 한압이었어.
저 부표처럼 흔들리는 놈이 제1 사냥감이겠네.
New?
가서
What do you mean
끝장내줘.
new? What's so new? I've got no clue what it could be. Oh well. A lot of bleed. That's a good thing to see. It's mainly on the body. We could try bleeding out the body then. What does Yisong have as skill 2? That's something. You actually win this clash? Really? You sure? Why not, honestly? What's the worst that can come from a little gambling? A little bit of a gamble. And you're just going for Otis. Otis can take it. This is the part where I've decided I just want to kill you.
순식간에 끝내줘.
See how much bleed we can stack. Decent bit of bleed. Yeah, overbreathe gaming. Nice. If he rolled 2 heads there, we would have been doomed. Luckily, he did not.
예측대로군.
Crit. Okay, 3 coins. That's fine. You get some attacks off on, like, Otis. That's fine. She's tanky. You can't stagger her. She doesn't have a stagger threshold. So that's good.
자, 맞서보죠. 우리들에게 입값
And you
하도
have 340 HP. What are we feeling? We feeling the gamble? We feeling the gamble. I think I am. I do really think I am feeling the gamble. Is head destructible? It isn't. So we could go all out on the head. Since the head's like relatively weak and stuff. Probably shouldn't though. I don't know if that's a good idea to risk. When we can just kill. And what are the chances something goes wrong? It's all about the Zane factor. We love the Zane factor. We love being zany. God, if we fail this, it's gonna be awful. We can pretty easily do this much damage, though, right? We're gonna do 50 damage thanks to the bleed, if nothing else. Like, if anything, we should have tried losing the Clash with Dawn to make it so it took even more bleed. Yeah, like, look at that damage. We're fine. HML finishes the job. There we go. No doubts in my mind. Love a good gamble. More poise. I mean, we take the contract, though, because contract is funny. I was definitely very much considering the more poise, though. Don't get me wrong. Maybe in different times. Carmilla, it's a little too late for that. Smoke and wires. I like the bleed. We could give you another skill 3. I do really want to. But I don't want to spend 200 on that. No. It'll be fine. Rupture. Okay. Poise for people with Gloom, which is just Gregor. So Gregor just gains even more poise now. Okay. Alright. I see what the game's putting down. It's that poise sure was the play.
자, 맞서보죠. 우리들에게 입값 하도
Blind Obsession's the
별거
play here, though.
아니잖아요.
Pride Resonance, this will work perfectly. Yeah.
악인들을 해치우세나!
Unfortunate Tails. Still good damage, though.
조명이 전멸하는 저곳으로. 파도가
We don't have the coins, so like this is a relatively safe ego to use. Because she'll get her sanity back from it, more or less.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요. 처리했어.
이것도 아니네.
Honglu was doing his best in a fight that he could not win.
빈틈투성이로군.
Good stuff.
유리하구려.
No, we don't need to do that. I was going to do that for the joke, that I need to make sure I use Foregone Conclusion to make sure we get at least one more Gloom. I don't have a lot of Gloom. I really don't have a lot of Gloom. That's fine. Okay.
이것도 아니네.
There we go. We'll see just how many fights we have to do. If we're lucky, we get a bunch more events and can just stack a bunch more EO gifts. We do have 2 choices here. Yeah, let's go. 2 more choices after this one. Okay. Nail isn't good. For a second, I got this mixed up with Wound Cleared. How do I always do that? One way or another. Wound Cleared and Nail, I always get mixed up.
보물상자 열쇠 따는 게
Okay, one more normal fight, then we get to go to the shop.
가보지.
So if we want to use like a mass attack or something, ideally one that doesn't cost Gloom, now's a good chance to use it, I think.
부상 없이 나오는 게 최고야.
Everything we have takes Gloom, though.
당신들은 상관이
Further Art of Blossom Star is a good choice here, though. Yeah, okay, that'll work.
바람구멍을 내주지.
We'll go over these other clashes first, which won't go too well, but... I mean, they're not going to do like a lot of damage to us. We resist their attacks. Ooh. That is scary. Oh, and we got heads, sad.
보이나요? 세상과 함께 타들어가고 싶었던 내 몸부림.
Giving them all a nice wrathful hug. 40 damage each is pretty good, all things considered, because you also do a stew amount of stagger damage. Yeah. Art of Blossom Star is still really stupid. We love it.
이런 상황인데도 어떻게
You guys
어떻게
might
끝이
bleed to death.
보이네요. 조금만 더 해보죠.
Would be
순식간에
fun.
끝내죠.
Yeah, you bleed to death. The other guy is not going to quite bleed to death, I don't think. Yeah, unless you want to Clashes too. But Otis does the job very well. So, that's nice. On to the final shop we go. What's it gonna be? Regular skill? Nice. Milepost does nothing. Lightning Rod does like nothing. Okay. What do we do? Get you another... Yeah, let's get you another skill 3. Why not? Charred Disc, Milepost of Survival. Do we want either of these? Milepost is a no. Charred Disc is also kind of a no. But, like, what if? What if it does something here? Who's it gonna be?
직접 손봐주지.
Okay. That's fine by me. Good thing we saved at least some of our stuff here, because Sun Shower is really good for this fight. Like that, yeah. You know how it is. You know how it is. How it is that we don't have a lot of gloom. We really do not. Okay. That's fine. Let's see how well we can clash with the actual guy itself. The umbrellas are all dead. I like how it says I still don't know the umbrellas are weak to pride, because basically every time I fight these guys, I just Sun Shower them. Because I feel like I always have Yusung on my team whenever I'm here. Okay, once again, we've got some other egos that we can use pretty easily. Once we could pierce, okay, we do that then. A little bit of a scary clash. Maybe we should have you Sun Shower then. Get your poise going? Yeah, let's get your poise going. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. That's good. We just need to clash you then. Should be able to do that with like a little bit of a dimension shredder. Rupture gaming? Question mark. Sure. Oh, we could have tried. We could have just actually clashed with Sun Shower instead of like. We really didn't need to Sun Shower the umbrella itself as the main target. We could have actually just clashed with the fox with that, and that would have been a much smarter idea. But too late for that. Tails on Fortress Flames, it's only one vulnerability next turn. Sad.
공격 능력 평가? 양호.
제대로 꽂혔는데.
Okay, everyone got their sloth power up. Good. Very good. If we feel like abusing it next turn. What do we even have to abuse it? Not much, really. We don't have anything like insane for our sloth attacks. We've got some sloth attacks, of course, but nothing like insane.
치명적인 한방이었어.
The sandy gain, a little bit of burn on you. A little bit of burn count too. Make sure it, stays decent, I guess. This way, if we kill the fox, the burn gets spread. Really the most beneficial effect. Starts the Charred Disc. It's just a worse version of the Zhao passive from Ruina. But that's all you need sometimes.
이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
적확한 한압이었어.
Oh, we didn't hit you? Oh, I see. I think we got trolled a little bit by, Yisung Sun Shower. You guys are, like, almost dead. We're gonna need to clash against you, though, really, unfortunately. Something like that. You can, like, energy cycle. You can't actually do that. We don't actually need to win these clashes, though, is what I'm getting at. Energy cycle's that bad, really? Okay. Do that, then. You can do something else. That still kills. You can, like, upper slash this one, and then everyone else goes for the fox again. Good for conclusion. I kind of want to unilateral business, though. I kind of want to set up for next turn, getting, like, a really stupid attack off on you. I guess you are going to be doing your block thing next turn, though. Ambush is good. Fortunately, we can only hit the piece that's... You know what? It's going for Honglu, honestly. We could just let Honglu take the damage. It's Warp Honglu. We don't really need him. We clash with Sangre de Sancho for the joke. Yeah, let's do it.
내가 시범을 보이지.
There we go. You're up to 4 doubloons now, so you're going to be in a great position next turn. And Ambush gives us a bunch more poise. Inflicts a little bit of bleed count if you crit there. I don't think you did, though. Sad. Bleeds to death. Sangre de Sancho just barely wins this clash. And you see, it rolled the tails again at 35 sanity. I'm not lying about this ego being weighted against you. This one in particular. Dawn egos in general. She's cursed, I tell ya. I used it twice at 35 sanity, and both times it rolled tails. 15% chance to roll tails there. And she did it twice. Coincidence? I think not. Yeah, Honglu gets beaten up a bit here. We kind of just are letting it happen, though. You can take it. It's Warp Honglu. We're not really missing out on much. It's also doing a lot of damage to the wolf thanks to not the wolf, the fox. Give him mixing up wolf and fox mentally. Not really a good reason why. Oh, new passive question mark? What do you mean? New skill? What? It didn't check? Oh, I gotta press this, no doubt, yeah. Okay. I guess I usually kill them by this point or something, I don't know. Okay. Well, I think we just, like, what part is the bleed? The body? Okay, we're going all in on the body then. We will, probably kill you, though. Or something with, like, something. Or something with, like, something. Yes, exactly what I'm trying to say. Yeah, sure. We lose sanity here, means we're gonna get some bad rolls here and there, that's fine. That's how it goes. Oh wait, no, it's turn 3, you're a buffoon. We've got perfect odds still. The last time we're gonna get benefit from perfect odds. That's so sad. Being removed. For the best. For the greater good, that's for sure, but still sad. Okay, this will do a couple damage. Yeah, nice. Couple. Oh yeah, bleed, bleed, bleed. Nice. You died thanks to the bleed. Love to see it. And you're doing your mass attack now? Could those ragged umbrellas protect that fox? Really? I feel like I say that every time, and I don't really know why I say it every time. I just kind of do. It's just like a habit at this point. It's just like such a funny quote. And we're not even giving you like the honorable death. We're just stacking. We're just one-siding you. And you're going to die, and you're going to like it. We're stacking a little bit of bleed. Yisong hopefully has enough poise to do good here. It'd be really funny if we got a 5-coin attack to finish this off, but he doesn't have like that much. Yeah, he got a crit on the first one, but that's the one where it really doesn't matter. Okay. You're gonna keep on attacking us. I think you might bleed to death, though. Oh no, you're attacking with the wrong part. May have thrown a little bit, that's fine. You still are gonna bleed to death here. Yeah, who approached the fox? You've got a lot of HP. You're probably a good spot to do it. You need to get all heads. Nice. You're at 150 HP. Okay. Well, we're gonna do that again. We only 2 people died. It could have been worse. We gotta go for the dramatic finish after all, which of course means foregone conclusion stacks. Yeah, 500 damage with that one. Nice. Good way to finish things off, I'd say. A wise decision, Yisung says after we brutally killed 2 of our allies thanks to just going all out for the joke. Truly the best finale possible. You did the most here. And that's probably thanks to the ego usage. Gregor was pretty close too, thanks to the power of Pirate Gregor and the fact he was, first in line. Yisung did a lot too, thanks to him being second in line. There we go. And don't claim the rewards yet, because you need to wait one more day before I claim those. Yahoo. We don't get like any rewards or anything, but that's fine. Well, once again, the stream's happening tonight, and that'll be cool. And very coincidentally, this has been episode 250 of Daily Mirror Dungeons. What a funny time for it to happen on the finale of Mirror Dungeon 2. Well, tune in next time, and Mirror Dungeon 3 will be here in all of its glory. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!